Hey, what's up guys? mltmagictricks here. So in today's video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this really cool process of elimination style card trick that will get amazing reactions from all of your spectators. But really quickly, before we get into this performance, if you are new here to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more card and magic trick performance and tutorial videos like this one. And also, I want to give a quick shout out to the Gaft Academy YouTube channel. He's got a lot of awesome card and magic trick videos on his channel, and I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description to the Gaft Academy, so make sure you guys do check them out. But anyways, let's get straight to the performance of this card trick. Okay, so I'd start off this trick by giving the deck a quick riffle shuffle, like so, mixing up the pack. Now from here, I would have my spectator choose a card. So let's say my spectator selects this card right here. Now guys, for this trick, I do not want to look at the card, so I'm just going to be showing you. Promise I'm not looking at it. That's going to go ahead and be your selection right there. Now, once my spectator has memorized their card, I would ask them to place it on top of the deck right here, and I would just tell them to go ahead and cut their card somewhere into the middle of the pack, just like that. Now, at this point, guys, I would ask for the deck back, and I'm just going to tell my spectator that I'm going to go through the cards to myself here, and what I'm going to be doing is basically out-jogging a couple different cards from the decks, 5 to be exact. So I'm going to go ahead and out-jog 5 different cards here from the deck, and you guys will see that I've done this. Right here, I have 5 cards, out-jogged here from the deck. And now, guys, keep in mind, I don't know what your card is, nor do I know, where it is in the deck. I just went ahead and, out-jogged 5 cards, and check out what happens here when I push down the 5 cards to start. So I'm going to go ahead and push the cards down, and now we should be left with 4 cards as indicated by this 4 of spades. I'm going to go ahead and push the pack back up. Now we should have only 3 cards, because right here the 3 of spades is telling me we only have 3 cards left. I'm going to go ahead and push down again. Now we only have, 2 cards here because the 2 of spades. Now check it out. I'm going to go ahead and push up one more time, just like this. Now 1 card right here reveals itself, 1 final card, and this card right here should be your selection, the King of Hearts. So guys, that is the card trick. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you want to learn how to do it, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance, and now let's get right into the tutorial for this card trick. So this one is pretty easy to perform. I would definitely classify this as a beginner level card trick, but it still does have a very powerful ending, as you guys saw in the performance. So there is a very small setup for this card trick. What you're going to want to do is take out any 2 through 5 order here with any suit that you want to. I just chose these spades, so I took out the 2, 3, 4, and 5 of spades. But like I said, it can be any suit you want to. And this is what you're going to want to do. You're just going to place them on the top of the deck with the 2 on top, and then following 3, 4, 5 right below it. You're just going to place these 4 cards on top of the deck, and you're ready to go. This is your only setup. It's quite simple, and you're ready to start the trick from here. So you can go up to your spectator. You can do a riffle shuffle. Make sure you keep your 4 cards there on top of the deck, because you do need to maintain this setup there on top. You can do, a riffle shuffle there, keeping those cards on top, or just some false cuts. But regardless, just make it seem like you're mixing up the deck, but in reality, you are keeping your setup right there on top. Now, at this point, you're going to have your spectator choose a card. They can go ahead and choose any card from the deck except one of the top 4 cards. So the best way to prevent that is simply just place your thumb over the cards there and then basically make them choose a card from the middle of the deck. So they choose a card. While you guys are performing this trick, you are just going to have your spectator look at the card and memorize it. And then once they're done memorizing it, they're going to go ahead and place it there on top of the deck. But for the tutorial, we'll go ahead and turn it over. So in this case, we have the King of Clubs. Now, what you're going to do from here is, like I said, once your spectator has memorized their card, make sure they just look at it. But for the tutorial, we'll go ahead and, see it right here, King of Clubs. So once your spectators memorize their card, tell them to place it face down on top of the deck. And then you're going to have them cut the card, into the deck. So you just have your spectator cut the cards in half wherever they want to. So they go ahead and finish the cut. Make sure you only cut the cards 1 time, because you need to keep their selection right next to your setup cards that you had at the top of the deck. From here, if you know any false cuts, you can go ahead and do them. Just make sure you keep this order, of the deck. Do not do a riffle shuffle or anything like that. Just go ahead and do some false cuts, maintaining the order. Now from here, you're going to tell your spectator that you're going to go through the cards to yourself and out-jog 5 different cards. So what you're going to do here is spread through the cards to yourself, and you're just going to look for the 5 of spades to start. So you see the 5 of spades, and you're going to out-jog this card first. So you're going to out-jog the 5 of spades, and you're going to skip a card. You're going to go right here, and you're going to just, keep the 4 spades right here normally. You're going to out-jog the next card, and you're just going to continue this until you have 5 out-jog cards. So watch what I do here. You keep the 2 of spades down. You out-jog their selection third. You're going to have a random card here. Out-jog another random card fourth. keep this next random card normally, then you outjog that final random card. So you have outjogged now 5 total cards. Keep in mind here, this is what it looks like. You start with the 5 of spades, you outjog that, then you skip a card, outjog it until you have 5 total, just like this. So this is what the deck is going to look like. Now guys, at this point here, once you have outjogged your 5 different cards, this is kind of a self-working part of the trick. It's pretty cool. It's basically a move where you have your cards outjogged, just like so. One more time here, your 5 cards. You square up the pack, and you're going to tell your spectator, okay, I don't know what your card is, I don't know where it is in the deck, but I'm going to try and narrow down the cards to your selection. So all you're going to do here is kind of grip the deck like this in your right or left hand. Make sure you have your 3 fingers on the side, thumb on the other side, and then your pointer finger kind of here on the back for support. So you grip the deck like this, you turn your wrist, and what you're going to do here is you're going to come over with your other hand and kind of just push down, pretty hard, I guess you could say, but not like, super hard, just at a good force. So you're going to go ahead, push the cards down like this. And what happens here, guys, is the cards are going to push to the bottom, and what's going to happen here is the 4 now is going to reveal itself. So after the 4 has revealed itself, you're going to say, okay, now we have 4 cards left, as indicated by the 4 of spades. You're going to come over with the same thing. You're going to push up, and now the 3 is going to reveal itself. So now you have the 3 representing, 3 cards, and you're going to come down, you're going to push again. Now you have the 2 of spades shows itself. Finally, guys, you're going to come over and push up pretty hard to get the final card, which will be their card that reveals itself right there in the middle of the deck. So what you need to do there, it's pretty simple. Make sure, guys, that you are using a pretty new deck for this specific card trick, because if you use an old deck and the cards are stuck together, it won't really work when you need to kind of push up and down the cards there. So just keep that in mind while you are performing this trick. You do need to use a pretty new deck of cards in order to execute that move. So one more time here, you're outjogging every other card. It's kind of a self-working part, how that works, where the cards reveal themselves. It may take a little bit of practice at first, and make sure you guys, kind of get the hang of how much force you need to do while you push down the cards. So you go ahead and push down. See, sometimes it will happen like this, where the cards kind of spread out. So that just, relies on practice, you getting the moves down in order to basically have all the cards reveal themselves like this. And you kind of can move them around a little bit each time you push them down, just to get the ending where you reveal their card. So that is a card trick. Make sure you guys practice the move a couple times where you're pushing up and down the cards. And once you get it down and you practice to the point where the last card is their selection, this trick really will get great reactions. So I definitely recommend you guys give this one a try. Hope the tutorial made sense. This one, is a pretty easy to perform. And let me know what type of card tricks you guys want to see in the future on the channel here. I do plan on posting some more intermediate and advanced card tricks coming soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I will be announcing a new giveaway in one of my upcoming videos. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.